Ready? Boy. Up. Oh, that's a good boy. Have a drink, kiss. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. We just got done at the dog park, so he has pooped, and it's time to go and make some lunch. Today we're going to do some cooking. I have not yet used the kitchen in the truck in anger, so we're going to go get some ingredients and go cook up something very nice, hopefully also somewhere very nice. I have no idea what pterodactyl decided to shit on my truck, but oh my goodness. Look at that. Wild. Hey, buddy. So we got our ingredients, so now we just got to go find a place to cook. Hey, buddy. You want to go to the beach? Should we go to the beach? Yeah. So I think we're going to head down to one of the state parks here, which has a car park that's basically right on the top of the cliff, so you get a nice view of the ocean. In fact, if you've seen my van video where I did a tour of my van, it's that one, because I think that'll be nice and quiet. We'll be able to park up, set up the kitchen, and cook ourselves a lovely spot of lunch, because I'm starving right now. We've been to the dog park. I've been a busy boy this morning, so I'm definitely ready to get some food in my belly. It's so awesome. As a kid, I used to watch the OC, and they lived in houses that look like this. And now I live in a house that is near to houses that look like this. I'm not quite there yet. I've not made it to the gated community, but it is just so fun to kind of realize that dream. My 16-year-old self would have looked at this and just been absolutely gobsmacked that I am in a spot where they filmed my favorite TV show of all time. Yes, I unapologetically admit that I loved the TV show The OC. In fact, it is the reason why I wanted to move to California when I was 16, and at 26 years old, it is still the reason why I moved here. I'm not 26 now, I'm 33, but that is why I initially moved out, and by accident I have actually moved to the place where they filmed most of the B-roll sequences for the beauty shots of the OC, which is kind of cool. Totally by accident, I didn't realize. But yeah, it was kind of implied that they lived up there in those houses at the top of the hill. So I committed to not wearing as much black this summer. I want to wear not necessarily colors, but I don't just want to wear black all the time. And so I went shopping on this trip that I was just on in Vegas, and I ended up just buying all white. So now I look like a painter and decorator. Hey, buddy.
Hi there.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Couple of hours?
So we have 2 hours for 10,
yeah,
or the 3 hours is 15?
2 for 10 is fine.
2? Okay.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Thanks. We have 2 hours to make lunch. Probably not right by the trailhead. Don't want to have to deal with people. Is this one on the end free? Hell yeah, it is. I know, buddy. It's exciting, isn't it? Seriously, the pterodactyl that did that. That's ridiculous. Hello. All right. Dinner. I'm ready to cook. All right then, so for lunch today, we are going to be cooking cacao e pepe. Cacao e pepe. Caca e poop. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've never been able to pronounce it, but it's basically butter, parmesan, black pepper sauce on spaghetti, or bucatini as we're doing today. And while I was in Whole Foods, I did see this beautiful looking heirloom tomato, and so I'm going to do a little caprese salad with some microgreens to go alongside it. So that's what we're cooking today here with this absolutely stunning view of the ocean. And here is our setup. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, what's up? My name's Adam, and I make adventure lifestyle videos. I just finished building this truck. I did a whole video about it. One of my favorite parts is this kitchen setup here, because as you can see, it has everything in that I need to cook, and all I have to do is slide it out the back of my truck. I do drive this truck every day. It carries the dog around. I go to the grocery store, I go to the cinema. I do everything in this thing, and if I wanted to, I could be fully off-grid for 5 days, no problem, because I always keep it stocked with stuff. Now today I did go out to buy some fancy ingredients because I wanted to make something a little bit nicer than what I can make here out of these tins, but I built this thing so that if I needed to be, I could be completely self-sufficient for up to 5 whole days. So yeah, let's get into making this pasta. That should be big enough. So I just got this new regulator, and it takes a little bit of finessing to get it right. Lets out a lot of gas. There we go. Oh no, if only I had a bin. Like I said, this is the very first time I've properly cooked out of this kitchen, so you guys are seeing any of the teething problems as I'm doing it. So hopefully it should be very straightforward, because I built it knowing exactly what I was looking for. So I'm not anticipating we have any issues, but let's find out. Okay, let's do our heirloom salad. Oh no, I didn't get a grinder. Oh, you're joking. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. I warned you there may have been teething problems, and we have found the first one. In the dish that I'm making, which relies heavily on black pepper, what I actually have is whole black peppercorns with no grinder. Luckily, there is a Trader Joe's right there, so we can sneak across. Yeah, so let's break this down. Let's go and get what we actually need for this recipe, and then let's try this again. I'm over the street. I was gonna cook up some lunch. I was gonna do a, how do you say it, cacio e pepe?
Oh yeah.
And I didn't have the pepe. Package acquired. Black peppercorns with a grinder, yes. Most important part. All right, let's get back to cooking. Looky, looky. Wow, that is gorgeous. It looks so stealthy in that black. Look at the bronze as well. Ooh, one day. All right, bud, you come chill out in the shade. Go on, up. Good boy. Have a drink. All right, let's try this one more time. Well, we've definitely demonstrated how easy it is to set up and break down this thing. They smell bomb. It's so good. Seriously, it's so hard to tell it's not the real thing. So good. I've been really into microgreens recently. So that's the breadcrumbs done. Some of that. Some of oh yeah. There we go, there's our little appetizer. We've got a vegan mozzarella caprese salad with some microgreens. All we need now is a little bit of salt and pepper. Yum, yum, yum. This sauce is super simple. All we're going to be using is some butter, vegan butter, but obviously regular butter if you want, and then some Parmesan cheese melted into it. That is going to make our sauce, and then we add a ton of black pepper, and then we mix it in with the pasta once that's cooked. I think we can put the pasta in right now. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I always do an absolutely disgusting amount of pasta when I cook. And at the moment, I'm trying to be a little bit healthy. Now, I know a pasta dish made exclusively of butter and cheese probably wasn't a good place to start. However, what I am going to do to offset that is I'm only going to use a little bit of pasta. I'm just going to do a small bowl. We're going to do portion control, Swordsy, is what we're going to do. So rather than cook this entire thing as I would usually, I'm just going to do a small handful. What do we reckon? Let me know. Is this like a nice amount? This seems like a nice amount. Not too much, right? So we're going to twist, let go. That should all melt down into there. Now, going to make our sauce. Let's get our cultured butter. So I'm going to do about a half. Again, I appreciate that not everybody watching this is going to be vegan, but if you are, then this is the best vegan butter, this Miyokos cultured butter. It tastes so good, works so well for anything where you might need real butter, and that is what we're going to be using as the base of our sauce today. Also, because I can't do anything without garlic, we're going to be throwing in a bit of garlic too. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, yes, please, sir. In you go, guys. Oh, we got some toasty bits there from being outside. Quick, into the water. Isn't this lovely? This is the first time I've done this. Actually, just come out specifically just to cook lunch, and it's delightful. Hi, bud. How you doing? 69 degrees back there, according to my little thermometer. That nice? Come kiss? Kiss? Thank you. Oh no, did I just put butter all over myself? See, this is where I wear black, because if I wear white, I get it mucky constantly. I also realised that I look like a painter and also perhaps a chef as well. In case you're new to the channel, I'm not a professional chef. I know what you're seeing here might tell you otherwise, but I'm definitely not. I am just an ex-advertising photographer turned YouTuber doing his best to make some lunch because he's bloody starving, because we're an hour later than we should have been because I had to go get some pissin' pepper for my caciawi pepper, the most important part. Parmesan. Oh, that was a lot. Uh-oh. Oh well, good job I didn't do a lot of pasta. Gotta stay healthy. I'm sorry, I can't resist. I need to get me some of this. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Microgreens on there. Look at that. Look at that. So simple, so delicious. 100% I'm going to spill it on me. 100%. Nice. A little cup of this to go in our sauce as well. Just going to say that. Whoa there. Now we add all of our black pepper. Yum. Creamy goodness. Don't mind if I do. I know my presentation probably needs some work, but it tastes delicious. Look at this. Just have a little taste test. Get out of town. That is flipping delicious. So we want the bucatini to be al dente because we're going to actually add it into the creamy sauce and kind of let it finish up with the creamy sauce. I think probably another 3-4 minutes and we should be in just the right place. See, this is the size bowl that I bought. Normally my pasta bowls are like a salad mixing bowl, so I came here with good intentions. Make sure we get a nice coating on all those nudes. You can see we're going to need some more black pepper. Now, the one thing I have noticed, and this is the thing with working with vegan cheeses, some of them melt down really well and make a nice creamy finish. This one doesn't seem to have gone down to a totally creamy finish. There's like a few like little lumps we can see where like the little shreds of the Parmesan was. It'll still taste great, but just presentation wise, it doesn't look as kind of smooth and creamy. Now, the way that I would get around that at home is I would just throw it in the blender, whiz it up, and it'd be perfect. Out here, we're cooking al fresco. I don't have a blender with me. So you'll just have to forgive the fact that this does still have like a bit of a texture to it, unlike a real creamy Parmesan sauce that you would get from using real Parmesan cheese. But I can guarantee you it is going to taste bomb. So let's get my little bowl. Oh, I've already got it. Let's take one of these. Oh, look at that. Take a little bit more. Another little sprinkle of Parmesan. A little bit like that. And then get our toasted breadcrumbs from earlier. Couple of those. Yes. And there you have it, guys. That is a cacio e pepe, vegan style, cooked out of the back of my truck, overlooking the ocean. And to go with it, a half-eaten caprese salad. But we can probably dress this up and make it look good for a thumbnail. I didn't think about that. See, this is the thing. These food YouTubers, they like prep it, they take pictures of it, and then they eat it. I eat it as I'm going, so I've got nothing left for a thumbnail, but it kind of looks all right, doesn't it? Let's see what this tastes like. All right, it's gonna be messy. Oh my God. I mean, realistically, you can't go wrong by coating pasta with butter and cheese. I'm gonna sprinkle on some breadcrumbs on the top, but wow. So simple, so delicious. So making me wish I wasn't trying to be healthy right now, because I would eat all of it. I'm gonna eat all of it for sure. And like I said, the cheese doesn't look as appetizing with this because it has got those little like bits. Also, there is garlic in here as well, so some of this might be minced garlic, but the flavor is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So what you lack in visuals, you make up for in taste, for sure. So in conclusion, I think taste-wise, it's a 9, 8.75 to 9. I think what I would do differently on the taste next time, needs a little bit more pepper. First time I've made this, so I felt like I was putting a lot of pepper, but when a dish is called, is it cheese and pepper? Is that what it means? I don't speak Italian. But when it's called something and pepper, you need a lot of pepper. So I would add more pepper, and I think I would try a little bit less of the starch water from the pasta, because I think that would have made it a little bit more creamy than it is right now. But other than that, I think that's all I could have done for taste. In terms of presentation, I think a different cheese would perhaps have blended a bit nicer, so you could have made it look better. I think presentation wise, I'd give it a 7, something like that. I think we could get that up to an 8.5 or a 9 very, very easily. But yeah, I mean, it still tastes amazing. And honestly, when I'm cooking food for myself out here, looking out over the ocean, out the back of my truck, how it looks is the last thing on my mind. As for the caprese salad, 10 across the board. Wouldn't change a thing. I mean, realistically, you chop a tomato, you chop the cheese, put on some salt and pepper, add a few microgreens so you look fancy, and that's it. It's so good. Hello, buddy. Gonna go for a little walk. In case you guys are wondering how warm it is in the back, 70 degrees and 63% humidity for diesel. That's nice, huh? Yeah, I know. Yeah, exciting. Yeah, exciting. Well, I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me cook. If you're interested in this type of video, let me know in the comments, because I do love to cook, and I do love to eat, and I do love to do truck stuff. So now that I've got that all built out, it'd be fun to start doing more content where we go out, we go camping. Obviously this one wasn't a camping episode, but I just wanted to try out the kitchen now that it's all done and see how it was. And honestly, I was the only thing wrong with it. Me forgetting that pepper was the only thing wrong. It performed beautifully. And look, I get to finish up and enjoy the rest of my afternoon here at the beach with this weird thing. Yeah, that's not bad. Well guys, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. I've actually got some plans for this coming week. I told you a few videos ago that I was going out to Catalina, which you can't see today, but it's that way. And I am going on Sunday. So Carrie, me and Diesel, we're going to Catalina Island for a few days. We're going to do some awesome stuff while we're there. We're doing a buffalo tour. We're doing zip lining. We're going to go lounge out at a bougie beach club out there. I'll probably do some free diving. I want Carrie to do some snorkeling as well. So that's all coming up in the next few weeks. Then we've got some more truck stuff and golf stuff, and also we're doing some stuff to Carrie's car. So there is a lot of fun stuff coming, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy that we're getting into the summer. I mean, realistically, it's always summer here. I'm from the UK. I'm used to this time of year being overcast and wet, but it is absolutely beautiful right now here. And yeah, I'm just so stoked for this summer, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you are new here, then thank you for joining. And I do hope you do hit that subscribe button. I do hope you hit that subscribe button because I would love to see you here again. You guys that already are subscribers, thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon. You can get 24-hour early access to content plus some like exclusive stuff over there. I'll link it in the description below. But if you just want to watch these videos and enjoy, the very least, give it a thumbs up because that helps with the whole YouTube algorithm thing. That's hard to say. All right, guys, well, we're just going to keep on cruising that way and enjoy the rest of our afternoon. And I hope you guys have a great day or night, wherever you are in the world. And remember, until next time, don't know anything I wouldn't do. See ya.